A warm welcome everyone in the panel. I am Kalyan, student of ME, presenting the paper under able guidance of Dr. Sani Ansari, Professor, Department of Electronics and Telecommunication, D.Y. Patil School of Engineering, Pune. I thank D.Y. Patil School of Engineering for giving me the opportunity to present my paper. The paper represents a novel approach towards the development of an automated, intelligent, life-saving buoy. The article gives an overview of the development of battery-powered remote control board for various applications. Being near a water body, it would be a scary experience to see someone drowning. It's always a good idea to think about what we can do in such situations. Most experienced swimmers can be in danger if the weather is bad and the currents are strong or any medical emergency occurs in water. A lifebuoy is a life-saving product designed to be thrown to a person in water to provide buoyancy and prevent drowning. The intelligent lifebuoy is a revolutionary upgrade of an invention of the conventional lifebuoys that can be sent to someone in danger at water. The lifebuoys can be transported by boats. They can be carried by ships and can be located beside bodies of water that have the depth or chances of drowning someone. These intelligent lifebuoys can be remotely controlled according to the machine vision and sends the data to transfer. The paper introduces basic principles of this intelligent lifebuoy based on the machine vision by video tracking and image processing. Drowning is the third leading cause of unintentional injury, accounting to 7% of all injury-related deaths worldwide. And the slide shows the statistics of placed by WHO in different categories, like the place of the drowning and the distance of the water bodies where the drowning happens, and the timing of the drowning and the seasonality of the drowning. You don't drown by falling in the water. You drown by staying there. The main goal of this integrated application is to design an intelligently controlled automatic life buoy that can detect living people and save them from drowning. The life buoys are U-shaped to give a good grip to the person who is drowning or injured and unable to swim. The shape also helps the victim to keep and stay in the U-shaped buoy. The major task of the project is to reach the victim quickly and bring them to a safe place. If necessary, the buoys can be thrown from a shore, ship, or helicopter and can be moved through water. It also saves the time at beginning of rescue of an operation by starting the device without having to turn around. In addition, the intelligent life buoy can carry a load of 200 kilograms and has enough power to carry it to a safe place. The principal concept used in the project is the Archimedes principle, which states that a body partially or fully immersed in liquid experiences an upward force known as buoyancy. As a result, the body does not sink or rise completely above the liquid level. The object recognition refers to a set of related activities for identifying the objects in digital photograph using the deep learning techniques like image classification, object localization, detection, and the segmentation. This is the overview of an object detection using the computer vision task where they localize, detect, and the segmenting the objects. The image classification is based on the predicting the class of the object in an image. Object tracking involves determining the position of one or more objects in an image, and detection combines these two tasks and classifies one or more objects. The further extension of the division of the computer vision is this object segmentation. This is an example of single object localization. In the single object localization, it is the process of predicting the class of an object in an image. It assigns a class to the image and locate the object by drawing a boundary around it, as it can be seen in the slide, and locate the presence of the objects by using the bounding boxes. The boxes shown here in the slide are known as the bounding boxes. This slide is showing the object detection mechanism. The object detection mechanism is the presence of the objects based on the bounding box and the types of the classes of the object present in the image. They are defined by the point, width, and height of the class level for each bounding box. The methodology, the paper mainly introduces an intelligent life buoy based on the machine vision. The design uses an open MV camera that is used to identify a drowning person and send the collected position information of the person to the control unit. And the control unit does the video analysis and the object tracking. The optical flow is distribution of the apparent velocities associated with the motion in time varying images, and is one of the most widely used image processing and the video analysis techniques. The paper implements an object tracking algorithm based on the optical flow method for computation using the Raspberry Pi microcomputer using Python and OpenCV. The convolution neural networks, or the CNN, are a family of techniques that are used for solving object localization and recognition tasks. A convolution neural network is a deep learning algorithm that can take an input image and assign importance to the image by learnable weights to various aspects in the objects in the image, and be able to differentiate each object from one another. The architecture of the convolution network is analogous to the neurons connectivity pattern in the human brain, and it is inspired by the organization of the visual cortex, where the individual neurons respond to the stimuli only in a restricted visual field region, which is known as a receptive field. The popular CNN models are RCNN, fast RCNN, and the faster RCNN. By stating that, moving on to the description of the CNN family, the size shows a region-based convolution neural network. RCNN is a simple and a straightforward application of the CNN to the problem of object location and detection. Here, where the image is captured into a frame, and it is inferred using the machine learning models, and the position of the object is predicted. This slide shows an RCNN architecture. The architecture, which shows a proposed region that generates and extracts category-independent suggestions. It computes the extracted regions using the deep learning algorithms, deep learning CNN algorithms, and classifies the object into one of the known classes. RCNN requires a thorough training for so many regional suggestions per frame, which makes the object detection slow. So the fast RCNN overcomes this limitation of RCNN by offering a model in which it takes a snapshot of a set of region proposals as input, passing it through a deep CNN. But the difference is here, a pre-trained CNN is used for the feature extraction. In the feature extraction, the bottom layer of the deep CNN is a custom layer, which is the region of interest pooling layer, that is the ROI pooling layer, as it can be seen in the slide. It extracts the specific features of a given input region. Then the CNN output is split into two outputs, one predicting the class over the softmax layer, and other with the linear output for the bounding box. Then this process is repeated multiple times for each area of interest in a given image. This slide shows the third methodology of faster RCNN. The faster RCNN observes a training process called a regional proposal network. In this, the regions are then used in fast RCNN model. The architecture consists of two modules. The first module is the RCNN model for proposing regions and object types to include the that have to be included in the region proposals. And the fast RCNN network is used to extract the features from the proposed regions and derive the classes and the label of the images. Both modules work on the deep CNN output, but the region alert network that acts as a attention mechanism for the fast RCNN network, which takes care of where to pay the attention on the regional proposal network. The hardware used are in the proposed project are a Raspberry Pi microcontroller, an OpenMV camera, motor controller, brushless DC motors, and U-shaped intelligently controlled BUOY. The architecture of the proposed project is as such. The brushless DC motors are controlled by a motor-driven controller, and the motor-driven controller is controlled by a Raspberry Pi microcontroller, which takes an input from an OpenMV camera, depending upon the position of a droning person. This is the schematic of an intelligent life buoy that is driven through the motors to save a drowning person. The idea of this paper is basically from a drowning incident that happened to one of my friends in childhood. The proposed intelligent life buoy can reach places that can be hard for lifeguard to reach their bare body, and they offer a simple time to form rescue event, and they are best for rescuing both children and adults. They make the duties of a lifeguard easier, and they save time in tricky and dangerous situations. These are the references of my paper.
Thank you, sir, for such
Thank you, ma'am.
wonderful presentation. Yes.